Silence hurts more than words. It makes you feel small, confused, worthless. But silence is never empty. It always means something. Behind every ignored messages and/or cold shoulder, there is a hidden reason rooted deep in human psychology. Once you understand these reasons, silence stops controlling you and starts giving you power. Stay with me. These 7 truths will change how you see every unanswered text forever. Before we get into it, if you enjoy psychology that helps you understand human behavior deeper than surface conversation, consider subscribing. People who understand social psychology early usually protect themselves from emotional manipulation later. You don't want to miss insights like this if you care about understanding why people behave the way they do in relationships, friendships, or social interaction. Now, here's the first reason why they ignore you. They ignore you to take back control. When someone feels attacked, exposed, or pushed too hard in a talk, they often go quiet instead of fighting back. Silence lets them escape without looking weak. The second they stop replying, your mind starts racing. You think, what did I do wrong? You replay the chat. You feel the strong urge to message again just to feel okay. That chase, that's where the power moves. They do nothing, but you end up doing all the emotional work. You become the one running after balance, while they sit calm in the center. This move is not always mean or planned. Many people go silent because they feel overwhelmed or scared to show weakness. Words feel too risky, so they hide in quiet. But the result stays the same. You feel smaller. They feel safer. The big truth? The person who cares more always carries the heavier pain in silence. Seeing that clearly is your first step to stop carrying it. And before we move to the next idea, pause for a second and ask yourself this quietly. Have you ever chased someone's silence just to feel emotionally stable again? If yes, stay with me, because the next reason is very close to that feeling. You became too easy to get. People want what feels rare. When your attention is always there, quick replies, starting every chat, always ready to listen or help, it stops feeling special. It's like your favorite song playing nonstop. After some time, you don't even notice it anymore. Your messages become expected, not exciting. The brain stops giving that small rush of, oh, they texted me, because it happens every time without effort. This is simple human wiring. Things we get too easily lose value. It's not that you are less important. It's that constant access kills the spark of wanting. When one person gives all the energy and the other gives little, the giver slowly fades into the background. Not because they are bad, but because too much of anything stops feeling good. Real value comes back when both sides give space and effort. Always being there too much quietly makes you invisible. If you are someone who tends to give more than you receive, you may feel this next part deeply. Don't leave yet, because the psychology becomes more interesting. They are testing how strong you are inside. Silence is a quiet way people check your emotions. They pull away on purpose and watch what you do next. Your reaction tells them everything they want to know. If you send many messages fast, beg, or say sorry for nothing, that shows you get anxious easily. They now know they can push your buttons. If you get very angry right away, they see you as someone who explodes. But if you stay calm, keep living your life, or reply once in a steady way, they see strength. They often come back because calm feels safe. Most of this testing happens without them even saying it out loud. It comes from their own fears or old hurts, but every time you chase hard, you give them proof they have power over your feelings. Staying steady takes that power away. The test only wins when you react big. And if you are learning something meaningful right now, don't forget to like the video if you want more psychology content like this. I want this message to reach people who are silently confused about silence. Let's continue. They stopped feeling interested. Interest is not about liking or not liking someone. It's about feeling something fresh when you talk. When chats become boring, same old, no laughs, no new ideas, no real feeling, the brain quietly moves on. Humans naturally look for things that wake up emotion. When connection feels like a duty instead of fun or exciting, the pull disappears. This does not mean you are boring or broken. It means the spark between you stopped growing. No new stories, no deep talks, no playfulness, just routine. When that happens, their energy goes somewhere else that still feels alive. Trying to chase and force interest back almost never works. It feels like pressure, so they pull away more. The hard fact: you cannot beg someone to feel excited again. Silence here is not anger. It is them already checking out inside before they showed it outside. And here is something uncomfortable but honest. Sometimes the hardest truth is accepting that emotional attraction cannot be forced. They feel small next to you. When you start doing better, more confident, more successful, clearer about what you want, some people feel uncomfortable around you. Not because you act proud, but because being near you shows them where they are stuck. Your growth becomes a quiet mirror. Instead of stepping up, they step back. Silence is their way to run from feeling less. It protects their ego so they don't have to face the gap between you and them. This happens a lot when one friend levels up and the other stays the same. It's rarely hate, it's self-defense. Their quiet is about their own insecurity, not your value. Understanding this takes the personal pain away. You did nothing wrong. Their distance is them hiding from their own reflection. And if this point felt personal to you, don't rush to conclusions, because the next reason is about their own fear, not necessarily your behavior. They don't want to face what they did wrong. When someone knows they hurt you, lied, or let you down, but hates feeling guilty, silence is the easy exit. Talking means owning up. Explaining means showing weak spots. Saying sorry means swallowing pride. Ignoring needs none of that. They disappear so they don't have to feel bad right now. You stay stuck waiting, carrying the heavy feelings they ran from. That waiting gives them control without them doing anything. You hurt while they hide. Many people do this because they fear fights or shame more than anything. But running from the problem never fixes it. It just makes the wound bigger over time. Silence here is not peace. It's kicking the problem down the road and leaving you to hold it. And sometimes the strongest move is not forcing answers, but watching whether actions follow later. They want you to run after them. This is the trap that hooks people deepest. When someone gives attention sometimes, warm one day, gone the next, the brain gets addicted. Silence makes you anxious. Anxiety makes you chase. When they finally reply or act nice again, it feels like a big win. That on and off pattern is stronger than steady love. It's the same reason people keep playing games they can't win. Some do this on purpose to stay in control. Most do it without thinking, because it worked for them before. Pull away, get chased, feel wanted. Every time you reach out first, you feed the cycle. Every time you stop chasing, you break it. The way out is simple but hard. Feel the anxiety and don't act on it. Let the silence sit. When you stop running after crumbs, the game loses its power. If you are someone who feels emotionally attached to people who give inconsistent attention, you should remember this video message. Now, here's the deeper truth. Sometimes silence shows more about you than about them. Are you saying clearly what you need or hoping they read your mind? Are you giving a lot to people who give almost nothing back? Are you using their replies to feel okay about yourself? These questions are not to blame you. They help you see clearly so you stop getting hurt in the same ways. The strongest relationships are not built on guessing. They are built on expression, understanding, and mutual emotional visibility. Silence stings because we all need connection. It's built into us. But once you understand it, silence stops being scary. It becomes information about control, value, tests, lost interest, fear, running away, or addiction loops. The smart move is not to react fast or chase more. It's to watch, understand the real reason, and choose your next step from strength, not fear. People who learn this early become very hard to hurt or control. Subscribe if you want to keep learning how human behavior really works. Because videos like this are for people who don't want to live emotionally confused in silence. The quiet power starts the moment you stop being afraid of silence and start hearing what it's really telling you. Let's meet in the next video. You can also continue by watching this video on screen.